Hey, hi, I'm Damien from IELTS Plus. Today, I'd like to share some ideas about a particular IELTS speaking card. Today's card is describe a jigsaw, crossword, puzzle you have played. You need to say, firstly, what it is like, how easy or difficult it is, how long it takes you to solve, and how you feel about it. So, as usual, let's go through a few ideas. Idea number one, a crossword puzzle app on your telephone. A mobile crossword game with daily challenges and themed clues. Some clues are very easy, but others require thinking outside the box or having a good vocabulary. Usually they take around 10 to 15 minutes to solve per puzzle, and you'd feel extremely satisfied and mentally refreshed after finishing it. Great for vocabulary building and relaxation. Idea number two, a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle of Big Ben. It's a huge jigsaw puzzle featuring a beautiful illustration of Big Ben and the London skyline. It's very challenging, especially the sky and the clouds, as there's lots of similar looking pieces. And it took around 2 weeks to do, doing a bit every evening. And you'd feel deeply rewarding and relaxing, and it would give you a good sense of accomplishment when it was complete. Idea number three, a Sudoku challenge at the local cafe. Sudoku is a number-based logic puzzle offered as part of a cafe's weekend brain game challenge. It's fairly difficult at first, but it gets easier with practice, and it takes roughly around 20 minutes per puzzle, especially by the third try. And you'd feel positively challenged. It's a great way to stay sharp and spend time away from a screen. So there we go, we have three ideas. Of course, now it's time for a sample answer, hopefully including a good range of grammar and vocab. I've chosen to talk about the crossword puzzle app on my phone. One of my favourite puzzles to play is a crossword app that I downloaded on my smartphone. It's quite modern, but based on the traditional crossword format, where you have to fill in words based on clues. Some are fairly simple, but others can be extremely tricky. The app updates daily with new puzzles, so it's something I often do during my commute or just before going to bed. At first, I found some of the clues unbelievably confusing, especially those with double meanings or obscure cultural references. However, over time, I got better at spotting patterns and improved my general vocab. Most of the puzzles take me around 10 to 15 minutes to solve, although I must admit sometimes I cheat a little and look up a word or two. I genuinely enjoy doing it because it gives me a mental workout. Unlike scrolling through social media, which can be mind numbing, solving a crossword makes me feel productive. Moreover, it's a piece of cake to use. The app is user friendly and even gives you hints if you get stuck. What I love most is how it makes me feel afterwards. I always feel positively energized and deeply satisfied when I complete a puzzle without any help. It's become a small but meaningful part of my daily routine, and I'm absolutely recommend it to anyone looking for a fun way to stay sharp and learn some new words. Thank you. So there we go. That's the part two speech. Now let's have a look at a few part three sample questions and, of course, some example answers. Question number one. Which do you think is better? A detective movie or its original novel? Sample. Personally, I think that the original novel is usually better because it allows for a deeper level of detail and imagination. In a book, reader can get inside the detective's thoughts, follow subtle clues, and picture the scene in their own way. Movies are often limited by time and may skip important parts, or oversimplify the plot. For example, the Sherlock Holmes novels by Sir Anthony Conan Doyle offer much more depth and cleverness than many of the film adaptations. Question 2. Why do you think detective stories attract people? Well, detective stories are popular because they stimulate the brain and keep readers or viewers guessing. People love the suspense, the unexpected twists, and the challenge of solving a mystery alongside the main character. It's almost like playing a game. People feel deeply satisfied when they figure out the answer before it's revealed. Moreover, these stories often reflect real world logic and justice, which appeals to people's sense of fairness. Question 3. What kind of puzzles do you think improve people's intelligence? Sample. Puzzles that require logical thinking, memory, and vocabulary tend to boost intelligence. For example, crosswords can enhance language skills, while Sudoku sharpens numerical reasoning. Strategy games like chess also train the brain in planning and prediction. These types of puzzles help people stay mentally sharp and improve problem solving abilities in everyday life. So there we go. We've got a 2-minute speech that includes a decent range of grammar and vocab and some sample part 3 questions and answers that should allow for a high band score. Of course, the grammar and vocabulary included will be available in the transcript of this video. And please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more of these IELTS videos, or you can visit my website passieltsplus.com to book a one-to-one lesson. Hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.